Hey everyone, Sleepy Reader here on a bright, sunny summer day. I have a cold, so I'm not really doing much. Thought I should get out these reviews of the three comics I read most recently: Hulk Smash Avengers 2, Trio #1 from John Byrne, and from Boom Studios, Higher Earth by Sam Humphries and Francisco Biagini. I don't know his name. But let me start with Hulk Smash Avengers. Last week I wasn't too thrilled with issue 1, but I liked this issue. It was quite good. It was quite a good Avengers story. It takes place, they say, just prior to Avengers 181. I think it's an 80s plot line, maybe mid-80s, early 80s, where the Avengers are being controlled by the National Security Board. Agent Guy Rich or Guy Rich is calling the shots for the Avengers. It's got this nice moody art by an artist who I'm unfamiliar with. His name is, Max Fiumura, and it's moody. It's nicely colored. I guess I should look who did the colors. Jean-Francois Belleau, something. I'm probably pronouncing his name all wrong, but it's quite nice. The plot and subplot come together well with the national security agent and with the Hulk, and it's got some nice vision plot points and nice vision parts about the Vision tackling the Hulk and Iron Man tackling the Hulk, of course. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it holds up well as a single issue. You wouldn't have to read any other issues to enjoy this. I'd say the artist Fiumura there's some action in it, but I think he's a little better. He's more of an illustrator. He's a little better at mood and character than action, although there's quite a nice page there of Iron Man and the Hulk. So I think if you're a fan of the Avengers or a fan of the Vision, you'd in particular like this. I'm still waiting for the large-scale Hulk Smash Avengers fist fight, battle, crazy battle. I mean, in the history of Marvel, there's been all kinds of great, huge battles with the Hulk, and so with the comic set called Hulk Smash Avengers, I'm still hoping in the next 3 issues before it ends for some bigger scale fights, but still satisfying issue. Trio, brand new by John Byrne with some clear references to Fantastic Four, is quite satisfying. There's the front cover, and the back cover is the black and white version, just Byrne's line drawing. I really like that, actually better than the front cover. We've got 3 heroes. We kind of start in the middle of the action. No origin story in the first issue. And I like that better. I like to just be plunged in. Let's learn about their origin later. Prime John Byrne from the 80s. You wouldn't know it's not 1984, 83, 82 from this. But I like that. That's good. So we've got the 3 heroes are rock, scissors, and paper, which I thought was kind of clever. And we've got kind of an intertwined plot of 2 groups of bad guys and some surprises already about who the heroes really are. So I thought it was all very good, assuming you don't want, assuming you like something that's kind of retro to the 80s. It's an excellent buy. My only complaint was the coloring. You can see that this rock guy has just this kind of photoshopped in rock texture on him, and it made him sort of hard to look at, I thought. And the other 2 main heroes, Scissors, getting reversed there. Scissors here has an all black uniform, or I guess an all white uniform, but with a lot of black blotches of ink on it. And both him and the rock guy they seem to be on the page separate from the rest of the pictures, the way they were colored. and paper didn't bother me as much, but she's all white, or her costume is just flat white. Although I thought that was kind of interesting. But the colors in general had a kind of odd, muted tone that didn't quite mesh with his artwork. But particularly I was bothered by the sort of Photoshop quality of rock. So I almost want to have a black and white version of this comic to just enjoy the art without the color distracting me. And then Higher Earth is a brand new sort of science fiction and sword fighting comic book from Boom Studios, from this writer Sam Humphries, who I think is going to be a new superstar. And the artwork from Francisco Biagini was good, but it was very, very well augmented by the colors by Andrew Crossley. I just thought the color really brought the art up to a higher level. You can see it takes place on all these different Earths, thus the higher Earths. A comic book idea comic book readers are used to, and also a standard trope of science fiction. The first Earth we see is a giant garbage dump, and that's really cool. In a kind of an interesting twist, I first bought this digitally because I thought that it was just especially on sale for digital, so I just snapped it up right away. It was $1, but then it turned out the first issue is $1 in the comic book stores also. So then I said, well, for $1 I'll get the hard copy. I do have to say, digitally, I was even more impressed with it just because I viewed a single page layout at a time, and the layouts were very good. But when I viewed the layouts as 2 pages at a time, they were a bit more confusing. There's no white space, and so each page bleeds into the next, and it made it a little less visually appealing. But it's a beautiful book. We don't learn a whole lot. There's a lot of action. We don't even know the names of our 2 main characters, a man from some other universe who's come to collect this woman from the garbage planet. For some reason, he feels the need to rescue her from this planet, and they move on to the next planet, which is called Sunshine Earth 4, and we don't know anything about that. So we know little of the background, except there's multiple Earths and a lot of sword fighting. But it just looks cool, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see if the story progresses from there. It's very promising because it's all done very well, but you just don't even know what the story really is yet. So definitely just the opening chapter, compared to the Burn or even the Hulk Smash Avengers, which have a lot of story in one issue. This one is all flash, and good flash, so flashy excitement. So looking forward to more. So those are my 3 pickups. And I picked up some other back issues, but I don't think I'm going to show them. The comic book store that I just discovered was continuing their comic book day, their free comic book day sale for all of May, and had a lot of back issues for 50 cents. So I think I'll be going back there to look for some more. And my computer went to sleep. So am I still recording? I think I am. So thanks for all your comments. Thanks for watching, subscribing. I will be back soon. Oh, I wanted to say there was a really fun contest by Roger with some numbers afterwards. I'll put the link down below. A contest to show your favorite cover from your collection. I'm still working on that, but I plan to enter that contest, and it just seemed like a really good idea for a fun little contest for the YouTube comic book community. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.